Hello, good morning, everybody. Thank you for coming this morning on a Saturday. Give yourself a lot of credit for showing up during a pandemic, during the Christmas break. In that last segment, I heard a little bit about the stresses and kind of the overwhelm of being in a dissertation program. Can't say I know what that is like, but knowing I can imagine how stressful and how much you all are holding. So gratitude to you for showing up, and what a perfect time for some mindfulness. Whether you practice it or not, we're going to do a little bit together, but first let me introduce myself. My name is David Flores. I'm a lead trainer at Mindful Life Project based in Richmond. We're a nonprofit in our 9th year. Born and raised in Richmond, just like me. I'm coming to you from Richmond as well. I was a former educator myself for 11 years in Richmond at Grant Elementary. I taught 6th grade and 5th grade. Love being connected to education still. And in my own journey, it was about overcoming the stresses that I had, the depression, the anxieties, and mindfulness really changed everything for me and allowed me to find some healing, so that now these big waves that we're experiencing, the stressors, the everyday life that happens, I have some skills to navigate it. And it's a continuing journey on and on and on, moment to moment. So we're going to jump into our practice. So this is a moment for you to just hit the pause button in this morning. And so I would invite you to get your body ready. Just find some stillness, whatever's comfortable for you, with your feet on the floor, with your spine in a line, your hands on your lap, hands free, heart open, heart to the sky. And just begin to soften the eyes, closing the eyes. And just take a moment to notice what that feels like to give the eyes some rest. We're on our screens way more now than we're used to, especially with the being in quarantine, Zoom, and all the virtual stuff going on. Time on the phone, time on the TV, whatever it is. Giving those eyes a rest, just noticing the darkness, a little bit of light creeping in. Take a moment to settle into your body and notice what that feels like, to give the body a pause. A little bit of stillness, a little bit of silence. So we're going to begin this mindful sit with the sound of the bell. So try to follow the sound, zeroing in on sound only. See if you can just follow it despite any distractions or thoughts. So the first practice I want to explore, continuing on what we just did, is a little bit of mindful listening. In mindful listening, we simply identify sounds that are around us, close to us, far away, and just notice them. Just name them. No judgment, no need to control. Just allow sounds to pass, come and go as they may. So just take a little bit of time to listen. What do you notice? Maybe you notice a sound that you didn't notice before. We can approach all sounds with curiosity and non-judgment. The mind might be wandering right now. You might be processing information from earlier. You might be thinking ahead. Maybe it's the to-do list. Maybe it's far into the future about the dissertation or school. Not a problem. When the mind wanders, you simply bring it back to one sound at a time. This is the essence of the practice. Thinking's never a problem. We're not trying to shut our brains off. We're not trying to get rid of thoughts. We're simply noticing when the mind wanders to future, past, and coming back again and again and again. as many times as we need to. So now, just like we did with sound, we're going to allow the sounds to reside in the background and just bring our attention to our breathing. So just take a moment to notice the fact that you're breathing right here, right now, in this moment. See if you can follow an inhale and an exhale, one at a time. There's no right or wrong way to do this. We're always breathing naturally. Now we're just paying a little bit of attention to it. Notice if the breath is smooth, if it's rough, if it comes with ease, or if it's labored. No judgment either way. We're simply breathing in, simply breathing out. And just like before, the mind will wander. As soon as you catch it, come back to one breath again and again. The breath's like home base. It's there for you all the time. Maybe you want to get a little more in touch with your breath. You can place a hand on your chest and notice the breathing there. Notice the effect of the hand on the heart. Do you notice the breath is strong or weak there? As the chest rises and falls with each breath. When we place the hand on the heart, we're also signaling the release of oxytocin, the love or the social bonding hormone, signaling to our body, signaling to our brain, a little bit of comfort and safety. So gently move your hand to your belly if you're comfortable with that, and notice the breath there. Does it feel stronger or weaker? No judgment either way. Just noticing. Notice how the belly will rise and fall with each breath. And now notice the breath coming in and out of your nose. You can place a hand underneath or just simply notice it. What are the sensations you notice? Does it feel cool going in and warm going out, or something else? Is it challenging right now, or does it come with ease? So I invite you to relax your hands however you see fit. And then just at your own pace, take a few deeper breaths, really filling up the lungs, a slight pause, and then a really slow exhale. I like to breathe in through the nose and out of the mouth, but it's up to you. Breathing in, filling up the lungs, a pause, and really releasing slowly from the body, feeling the body sink into the chair just a little bit more. And on the out breath, also maybe practicing letting something go. Letting something go, maybe not serving you in this moment, here now. A worry, a stressor, an anxiety, anger, regret, judgment, whatever it might be, tension, breathing out and letting go. As you feel that breath sink into the body, get in contact with your contact points. Starting with your hands, notice where the hands are right now. Are the hands loose? Are they tight? You feel sensations of coolness or warmth on the skin. Just allow the hands to be as light as possible wherever they're resting. And now bring some attention to your feet and notice where the feet are, rooted in the ground. Do they feel light or heavy? Can you feel any pressure or sensations? Notice your back. Is your spine in a line, or are you slightly slouched? Are you holding any stress in your shoulders? Can you allow your shoulders to drop? Maybe in the neck. Maybe you need to loosen the neck a little bit. And maybe in the jaw, loosening up the jaw, softening the face muscles and the forehead. Just bringing some soft attention to the body and allowing some release. We often hold a lot in our physical body, especially our emotions. When we investigate the body, we can identify where they show up, noticing and releasing. And I invite you one more time to place your hand on your heart. And just as we go forward with a lot of heartfulness, that loving compassion, number one, sending it all to you with everything you're all holding and for your presence today. And just send a little to yourself. And you can simply repeat after me out louder in your head. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be strong. May I be peaceful. And may I be loved. And I'm going to ring us out of the sit with the sound of the bell. Feel free to come out of your sit however you feel comfortable. Take your time. So just slowly opening up the eyes, maybe get a drink of water, a light stretch, whatever you need. Thank you so much for that. I needed that as well. I felt that. So we had a couple of minutes here. So I just want to say, so much gratitude for all that you do every day and for what you're going to do in service of others. Not remembering to take that pause for yourself, especially when things, we say we can't control the waves, but we can learn how to surf them. We've got some big waves right now. So once again, our organization, Mindful Life Project, you can find the information. I know Michelle's going to share it, but feel free to visit our website, mindfullifeproject.org, or just Google Mindful Life Project. And we're happy to make connections with any one of you. If we do direct service in schools. We have 24 schools in the Bay Area with mindfulness coaches that work with kids. And we do non-direct service, a lot of trainings, and we're getting everybody involved in these high stressful times. We're reaching out to families, to youth, to teachers, principals, healthcare work, everybody. We know this is an important practice for everybody right now. So thank you so much for your time, and I'm going to pass it on. Get ready for your next session, Gaining That Coveted Internship with Samuel Kim. So once again, when the screen goes black, don't be alerted. That's just a pause in between. So look forward to hopefully meeting some of you in the future. Take care, everybody. Be well.